Hey there, guys. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time is around 5:15 here in Dhaka, AM. Yesterday was a very busy day, as you can see at the back. At the back, okay, not here. I finally got my silver play button. I will talk about it in the morning thought episode. After this, I'm preparing a bit excited. Just want to share my happiness with you. So this is a huge congratulations to all of you who are responsible for that. I work, of course, but it is a lot of your credit. Okay, so I'll talk about it. I don't want to talk about here. So I plan to do 3 episodes. This is the second one, and this is gonna be your favorite blue category. Okay, like the dial of the watch. And blue basically means fresh, aquatic, ozonic, perhaps watery, something like that. Blue skies, you can think of the theme, warm setup. So these fragrances suit that beautifully, and these are the affordable side. So affordable blue fragrances, sort of seven, yeah, seven fragrances. So let's go one by one. I reviewed all of them, and these are, on most part, to me special because I did not have to spend or break my bank to get them. There are many other fragrances like Elysium. Okay, I got more expensive ones, but these are also very memorable in my journey. Let's go one by one. Okay, first fragrance I show you, it's a fragrance many people use back in the days. Okay, I used it once, I finished my bottle, and I was searching one more. Luckily, I came across. It's called Blue Stratos or Stratos. Okay, so I think OG reviewers like um, Scentland, okay, Chris, he'll be talking about something like this. Very cheap presentation. The cap is very flimsy, and the sprayer, you can see it looks like something gone wrong. Yeah, atomizer is also not that great, but when I smell this smells like 80s, 90s, classic time. Okay, weekends. It reminds me of sometimes I took a trip to port cities. I sat by the ocean on the rocks, okay, and looking at ships far away and birds. I think, what are those birds? The seagulls. The like Stratos or something like this. You can see the bird flying. It reminds me of that. So the blue sky is a bit salty, fresh breeze, and a little bit of a floral fougere vibe. This is the fragrance. It is long lasting. For the price, it's crazy. Back in the days, it used to be $5. Now, if you find it, it'll be something like a $15 cologne. Yet, think of $15 is what you spend hundreds, right? So this one smells a little bit like a masculine, a little bit like a old school, but smells great. Okay, so I would say this is one of the great blue fragrances for the budget. Blue Stratos. You can look for this. I forgot the house name, by the way. I will share my review. You can check my review, full review on it. Blue Stratos. Number 6, I want to show you this house. This is one house got a lot of hype, and I was sent few bottles to review, but I reviewed not based on the hype. I reviewed based on how much I like them, and this was one of the most favorite from the line for me. This is House of Rayhaan, okay, and this house, the one that got really hype, I think it was Ocean something, I don't know. So this is called Fresh Wave, okay, and this one is the silver cap. Check out my review on this beautiful bottle. These are darn cheap, like under 20 something dollars, maybe now 22. So this one is a beautiful fresh fragrance, as the name suggests, just like the previous one. The sprayer and everything is better here. Okay, good sprayer. So yeah, in the air, it smells good. This fragrance is sort of close to Cool Waters. It's their take on Cool Waters basically, but done very differently. Man, this one definitely smells like Cool Water, but with a beautiful, modern, fresh, watery opening. It definitely has that Cool Water-ish vibe, but it feels like more aquatic Cool Water, less lavender. Okay, so that's what's great about it. You can wear this. It has great performance for a cheapie. Great performance, not like 7-8 hours, like some reviewers would tell you, like these fragrances last 16 hours. No, none of them do. But for the price, I get decent 4 hours plus in high heat. Some of you said that's not a lot. In Bangladesh, yes, this is equivalent to America's, US's 6 hours or 7 hours, okay, but not quite 10. Great fragrance for every day. Fresh, clean, crisp, oceanic, aquatic, but at the same time, a little bit of fougere, like Cool Water, but more modern. Okay, so great fragrance, Fresh Wave. Check it out if you like Cool Water or Aspen, or fragrances like those, or Greenish Tweed. So next two are very familiar. You guys know this. Nautica's Voyage, just just a classic. This 200 ml are a little bit rare to come by. Get one of these bottles. At 100 ml will do fine, but when you see this, it looks like an aquarium or an ocean in a bottle. I just stare at it sometimes like this. It looks like a moving vessel. Okay, it reminds me of ocean. Salty, apple, crisp, like It's a fragrance that's not sweet or citrusy, but I don't know how this became my favorite. It does wonders for performance in high heat. Crazy good performer. So Nautica's Voyage is one of the classics. The next one is a floral, more sweeter. It has this metal tone and some florals. It's one of the classics like Aqua di Gios or something like, those expensive ones. Uh, in the era of CK1, Aqua di Gios and stuff, this was also there, Azzaro Chrome. And I keep bringing it because they say it's the soapy scent that lasts a long time. It has a metal fresh smell to it. It is a very distinctive smell. I still find it a bit challenging sometimes, but uh, Chrome has the soapy aspect. So it lasts a very long time, lasts longer than even Nautica's Voyage, and it is still affordable. All the flankers to it, I try to review as many as I could find, but Chrome remains on the classics. Very affordable. For this list, is perfect. Take a look at the juice color, you'll see, okay? This is still available, and 200 ml will cost you a fraction of any new releases, okay? Chrome. So now let's talk about the last three or the top three. These are some of my new. The number one is not new, but number two, three, and number two are. So this fragrance perhaps will let it go because I have a lot of fragrances has this theme, but what a great fragrance. If you give it time, it will become a beast in time. It is pure parfum concentration, clean, no alcohol, and it's 120 ml. It's new release from Hamidi. It's called Addicted. I think Enigma. Okay, beautiful blue bottle. Okay, this is a take on their take on Bleu de Chanel. I think, yeah, and you do have a lot of Bleu de Chanel inspired fragrances. So if you have those, you don't need it. But such a clean, oily version of Bleu de Chanel. And it's not crazy performer like projecting like crazy. No, it does stay on you. It gives you the fresh out of the shower gel vibe, enhance that freshness. And since this doesn't have that alcohol, it feels like more of a EDP or perfume concentration. So it is sort of like the own blue take on Bleu de Chanel. It's not quite as beautiful as opening of Bleu de Chanel. I'll admit it. Okay, but dry down, it's so clean. So if you have Armani's iconic and you have layered that with this, it will be invincible mode. Such a great fragrance. See how much it lasts on your skin, like the oil. So if you keep it for 5 6 months, it will totally turn into a solid thick fragrance. Okay, so check it out. This one I feel the same quality as Armov because the parent company is same. Sterling Perfumes, Hamidi Addicted, Enigma. Okay, so number two is even I think is cheaper than that fragrance because that one costed me under 30. This one costed me under 25, 26. So this is from I always forget the house. It's called Rayane Tradition. I opened the fragrance review that I did, and it's called Insurrection Pure Extreme. Okay, so from that Insurrection line, and these are beautiful packaging, great box. It looks niche presentation, but the juice level I think is maybe 90 mil or something. I don't remember exactly, or 100. I don't remember, but they do not cost a lot of money. This is a take on Aventus. Okay, and some of you say, yeah, Aventus, and I don't feel the vibe. It's okay. I feel the vibe. Okay, I love that DNA and I like the opening of this. When you smell this one feels like Aventus fruity batches. Okay, but it has this kind of like a woody smell to it, which gives that like a masculinity of Aventus. Yes, it is fruity. It has bergamot. It is feels like Explorer Mont Blanc, but a lot more long lasting than Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc cost you about now $65. This is like 25 under. So you do the maths. How much value you're getting? And this one is a perfect office setup scent and fresh blue vibe with the Aventus. Give it a try. These fragrances should be talked about more. Okay, Insurrection 2 Pure Extreme. Nothing extreme about it, but nice fragrance for the office setup. You are the nice guy. Okay. Last but not least, when I was talking about cool waters, it's a classy DNA, and it reminds me of like this blue Stratos and all these fragrances remind me of my childhood, my growing up, what I smelled during my 80s, 90s. This has that era feel. If you think of Polo fragrance, this is a Polo fragrance, but not as expensive as the other line like green, blue, red. So this fragrance, let me show you what this is. This is the newer version of Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. Okay. And I do have Sport Fresh or something, the white bottle, which is also great, but this is the blue fragrance. You get so much value in this. First of all, the prices are very affordable, 40 something dollars for 120 or something meal. Big bottle. And this one has good performance for summer as well. But if you can find the vintage bottles which had like different atomizer than this, these newer ones are blue. Older ones, I forget, I have it somewhere. Check out my comparison. That one was a beast. Still, this one 5 6 good hours, but light. Projection is light. Sort of like think of Bulgari Aqua, fragrances like those. It's in that family, but so fresh, so different, and it reminds me of fresh laundry atomizer kind of sucks. Yeah, nostalgic smell. So I remember growing up smelling Aqua di Gios in my younger years, and my elder brothers who were a little bit rich, they had their like fathers sometimes taking a trip overseas, and they bring them perfumes back, and they would smell like this when you go play, like in our campus or something in the afternoon time, or they're playing basketball. I smell this DNA. My uncles used to wear this. So it is a little bit a mature fragrance, but why keep it number one? Because sometimes you need to give recognition to fragrances which are underrated. People talk about a fragrance which is 150 bucks, must have. This one you spend $40 and you get this, and you see how good these are for the value, for the smell. They are robust, they are proven over the years, and I love this fragrance. This is sort of like an American eagle or jeans and t-shirt, that sort of theme fragrance, on the most beautiful laid back bro in your younger days. Okay, and it reminds me of Marine, like forces, in the States or something like it. Amazing fragrance. So this is all star USA fragrance. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Do let me know which ones you like. Let me do the morning thoughts, and then we'll upload it. Take care. Bye bye.